Hi everyone, welcome back to CBSE English Simplified. Today we will explore the Class 10 English story Patol Babu, film star by Satyajit Ray. We will go through the chapter as a timeline, step by step, and then cover important questions, previous year CBSE questions, games that will help you ace your exams. Let's dive in. The story Patol Babu, film star, is written by Satyajit Ray, an Indian filmmaker and among the dozen or so great masters of world cinema. He is known for his humanistic approach to cinema. He was an iconic filmmaker and writer. He usually used to write short story focusing on passion, dedication, and self-respect. He made his films in Bengali, and Satyajit Ray received the Honorary Academy Award for Lifetime Achievement. Back to our story, Patol Babu, a film star. Journey of Patol Babu. In this story, we are going to cover Journey of Patol Babu. The main idea is he is a forgotten actor who rediscovers his love for acting. Right. So let's start with the timeline of Patol Babu. Patol Babu lived in Calcutta and worked in a company. However, due to the war, he lost his 9-year-old job. Then he tried many jobs and businesses but failed. Then later on, his cousin offered him to join scrap iron business. So right now we are talking about early life of Patol Babu, which was about his theatre days. So right now we are talking about 20 years ago and the early life of Patol Babu's theatre days. Patol Babu was passionate about acting and once had a thriving career in theatre. He worked with a local theatre group in Calcutta. He was known for his dedication and dialogue delivery, and he was very famous. People used to watch his plays. People used to come to the theatre only to watch him. His dream of becoming a great stage actor never came true because the theatre closed and he had to find another ordinary jobs to survive. Now, present day. Present day is his struggling life we are talking about. The timestamp is of current day morning, that is today. Patul Babu is now 52 years old. He lives a modest life, but he is struggling financially. He works different jobs like clerk, storekeeper, railway, factory worker. He's working as he's working different jobs, different days, and he receives no recognition and he lives a simple life. His passion for acting remains hidden under survival needs. So right now he's struggling. He's a modest person who is living his life at very minimum without spending a lot because he's not earning that much and he's old. That's it. Same day morning, what happened? One morning, like randomly, Nishikanta Ghosh visited Patol Babu and told him that his brother-in-law Naresh Dutt, who worked in film business, needed a short, bald-headed man around 50 years of age for his film. He suggested Patol's name to him. That same day, in the morning, he received this unexpected offer. Nishikanta Ghosh is Patol Babu's neighbor. His neighbor Nishikanta Ghosh visits and says his brother-in-law Naresh Dutt is looking for an actor for a film shoot. Now, Naresh Dutt is brother-in-law of Nishikanta Ghosh, and the role that he offers is of a pedestrian in a film with just one word dialogue. Oh, the role is very small, but Padul Babu is excited to be back in acting after decades. Nishikanta gives him details and location. The important thing here is right now, Patul Babu does not know his role. He will know about his role when he will reach the set later on. From here, we get a very famous dialogue of Nishikanto. It's just a small part, but you would be perfect for it. This, who said this? Nishikanto Ghosh. Nishikanto Ghosh is neighbor of Patol Babu. Then Patol accepted the offer of the role of a pedestrian. Later on, next morning, he reached the venue. I hope so far it's clear. So, same day morning, he received this unexpected offer. That same morning, later that day, Patol Babu reaches the location and he's full of nervous excitement. Nervous excitement is he's happy and he's nervous as well because it's been a very long time since he has performed on the stage as an actor. So there he meets Naresh Dutt, the crew, who introduces him to the director and production team. They explain his role, a pedestrian, and his role is of a pedestrian. A pedestrian is somebody who walks on the road, and his role is of a pedestrian who collides with the hero, dropping groceries, and just says, and he has to say just one word, oh. Initially, Padol Babu was very shocked and disappointed. He, back in his days, he was a very famous artist and actor, and he was expecting that he would be performing a huge role or of an important actor. But it's just one word that he has to deliver, and he was very shocked and disappointed. He expected a proper dialogue, not just a single sound. So he feels disappointed, but he stays calm. So later on, that same morning, he reaches the location, and the name of the location was Faraday House. His heart was trembling with nervousness, but he was still not given the dialogue. Then he asked for his dialogue, and Naresh Dutt asked his colleagues, who were other people in the story. They were Sasanko and Jyoti. For now, you just have to understand the timeline, like what happened, which event happened after which, and which event happened before which. So when he gets to know that he has to deliver only one word, which is oh, he was very disappointed. But then, same day, in the afternoon, now we're talking about midday, self motivation. Patul Babu recalls his mentor's advice. Now, Patul Babu remembers in his time that his mentor gave him some advice that remember, no role is too small. Every word spoken in a play is important. These words were said by Patul Babu's mentor. He decides to give his best performance, treating the single word O as a challenge. Initially, Patul Babu was very disappointed and sad and frustrated over this one word, that why he even bothered to came at the set, even though he was very passionate about acting. But later on, when he recalls his mentor's advice that no role is too small, every word spoken in a play is important, no role is small, no work is small. If you put your heart into your work, then you will do your best, you will give your best. So he decides to give his best performance, and then he starts treating the single word O as a challenge. He practices his expression, his voice tone, and his timing repeatedly again and again in different ways. He starts saying the word in different ways. Oh, 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 oh. with different intonations, different voice tone, and different expression. So, this was the point when he was self motivated. He had to motivate it himself. And that's how he regained his confidence and his artistic spirit. When he motivated himself, he became confident, and as an artist, he was feeling uplifted. After that, in the afternoon, the scene is shot. The hero runs in a hurry. Patol Babu collides with him and perfectly delivers the line "Oh" with authentic emotion. Authentic means unique and particular. So Patol Babu collides with the hero and he perfectly delivers the line "Oh." The crew praises his realistic acting, and Patol Babu shines even in a one word role. When he found his motivation, he delivered that one single word in a beautiful and authentic way that the whole crew was mesmerized with his real acting. And even with that one word, he won the hearts. So, in the ending, by the evening, we can see that it was the evening then. After the shot, Patul Babu quietly leaves without taking any payment. He did not take any kind of payment for his simple role, oh, because he feels a deep inner satisfaction as a true artist, knowing he gave his best, knowing that he gave his best as a true artist was enough and very satisfactory for him. So the story highlights and symbolizes here that passion matters over material gains. He rejected the money, he did not take any money, but he values his passion for acting, even if it was just one word. Oh, Parul put in his best and performed well. He was so satisfied with his performance that he felt that taking money would undermine his efforts, and so he left the place without taking money. He kept on rehearsing his dialogue and spoke the word "oh" in different pitches, which came from a faint memory. Like his motivation came from a faint memory of his mentor who had advised him never to consider any role small and put in his maximum effort to perform to his utmost capability. Now, if we discuss about themes and morals, the theme of the story is passion versus materialism. The theme of the story is passion versus materialism. Because why this theme would fit here? Because Patul Babu values artistic satisfaction over money. First, he rejected the money. He values his artistic satisfaction. Now, again and again, we are going to read this word artistic satisfaction. It means, see, it must have happened that you might have painted ever something, you might have painted something or created something, any craft related stuff, or painting, or if you're good in writing, maybe it's a paragraph writing or an essay writing. That's also an art. So once you are done writing or finishing your thing, the feeling that you get of satisfaction of that is called artistic satisfaction. That even if nobody praises your work, you praise your work, you like your work, what you have done. So that is artistic satisfaction. which Patol Babu values a lot over money. Second theme is dedication to craft. Dedication means he was very dedicated towards his acting, and this means that even a small role can be meaningful with effort and sincerity. Even if you get a small role in a huge play, and if you play that role with effort and sincerity, it means a lot. It can be filled with a lot of meaning. Another theme is self respect. True happiness comes from self achievement and giving your best, not with external rewards. True happiness means actual true happiness comes from self achievement when you will work on yourself, when you will give your best shot without expecting any external rewards that I will get a bicycle, I will get a mobile phone if I scored good marks. These are external rewards. So instead of focusing on external rewards, this story tells us that giving your best shot is the true happiness that comes from self achievement. The message of the story is every role, be it big or small, has value if performed with sincerity. And this is the moral. I hope this much is clear. And in case if there is any doubt, feel free to let me know. Now back to important questions. The first question that is asked a lot is character sketch of Patul Babu. What kind of a person is Patul Babu? So whenever we are writing character sketch, we have to mention the asked person's personality, personality, traits, his principles, values of the person, what kind of person. Okay. Patul Babu was passionate, dedicated actor who once thrived in theatre. Patul Babu was a passionate, dedicated actor who once thrived in theatre. So he was a passionate person, dedicated actor who once enjoyed a lot in theatre, gave his best. Even when given a minor role with just one word, he displayed exceptional sincerity and professionalism without thinking that, "Hmm, why should I? Anybody can say this word, oh, why should I say this? Why am I not given a big role or a lot of dialogues?" So, keeping all these questions and doubts aside, he focused on the best part. He focused on the positive part. So, he was very professional. He displayed a lot of sincerity in his work, even with just one word. So, his character reflects. So, his character reflects self respect, passion, and the true spirit of art, valuing inner satisfaction over money. He rejected the money. He did not take any money, even especially when he was suffering and struggling financially. He did not had a lot of money. He was juggling with his work, his job, but still he worked with utmost sincerity and that too without accepting any money. This shows that he knew the true spirit of art. He had artistic satisfaction, which he valued more than money, and he had a lot of self respect and he was full of passion. Right. Next question, which is very important. It came in 2021 in CBSE. Why did Patol Babu leave without taking payment? Without taking money? Why did he leave the set? So Patol Babu left without taking payment because he derived means gets he gets immense joy and fulfillment from performing his role perfectly. He performed his role perfectly, and that is his source of enjoyment and joy. For him, the artistic satisfaction of acting well, was more valuable than money. So for him, performing well was more important than accepting any kind of money. That's why he left without taking any payment. So again, the keywords here are artistic satisfaction, that he that his acting, that the need of acting well was more valuable than money, and he gets immense joy and fulfillment from performing his role perfectly. Another question that comes a lot is, what lesson does the story teach? What have we learned from the lesson? So, it's obvious that no work is small. The story teaches us that no work is small, every task deserves dedication. We have to do all the tasks with equal dedication. We need to know that passion and commitment are more important than fame or financial reward. Irrespective of money, irrespective of popularity and fame, passion and commitment are more important in doing any kind of work in the world. So the keywords are, no work is small. The story teaches us that no work is small. Every task deserves dedication, and passion and commitment are more important than fame or financial reward. Next, we get to see this question, this extract based question. Remember, no role is too small. Who said this and why is it important? This advice was given by Patol Babu's mentor. Remember, no role is too small. This dialogue was given by Patol Babu's mentor. And why is it important? It is important because it motivated Patol Babu to take his role seriously, because he was feeling very frustrated and disappointed with the single word "oh." So his mentor's advice from a faint memory motivated Patul Babu to take his role seriously and give his best performance, which highlights the value of sincerity in art. And that's why he gave his best performance, because he remembered his mentor's advice, which was to give best performance every time. So these are some of the important questions which are asked in exam from this chapter. There are more questions and equally important which might come, but it won't be possible to cover everything in this video. So I will make a separate video for previous year questions which comes from this chapter. So one of the question is, how Patul Babu's role teaches us about sincerity. Why did Patul Babu feel satisfied even without payment? This question is important. And Patul Babu represents dedication in modern art. Justify. So we will cover these kind of questions in another video. Let's have a quick recap of the chapter. So slowly as the chapter progresses, Patul Babu rediscovered his passion for acting. And then we get to learn that dedication and sincerity in every field, in every work and job is more important than fame. More than popularity, dedication towards one's work and sincerity speaks a lot. And this story delivers a timeless message of self-respect. That even if you are given a very small, tiny task. Do it. Give it your best shot. Do it with utmost sincerity and dedication. That's where you get the self respect and confidence. So, overall, Patul Babu inspires us to value passion over wealth. In one line, if we can say what have we learned from this chapter, is to value passion over wealth. That passion is always more important than wealth. And that's the inspiring journey of Patul Babu, a man who showed us that true art lies in giving your best, no matter how small the role is. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Class 10 English lessons. See you in the next video. Thank you.